Welcome to Pottery for the People. I'm Rika Blue, and my daughter Hannah Blue, Christine Seaton, is the other person and the facilitator of this program. We are going to start with basic tool knowledge of what you need to get started with some clay work. And a lot of these things that you have in your household will work just fine for your needs with working with clay. One of the best things to work with, if you have just a nice strong wood board, is a good place to go. The clay will dry out on it as you go, and you can wedge on a clay board and it will not make the clay stick to it. So it's super good. The other thing that we use all the time, and especially with slab work, is I took a masonite board and I completely covered it with canvas, and this board has lasted for years, and I sewed it on tightly, and we'll have a workshop on this too, so that you can simply make your own canvas boards, and they're very efficient. The other way to dry out your clay will be to use plaster bats. Some of you may or may not want to make the plaster bats, but they're not essential. You can do wood or canvas instead. There are so many different techniques and tools you can use for working with clay. If you're wanting to do slab clay, you can always go to the paint store and get some paint sticks. And if you're using paint sticks, then you can put your clay here, basic common rolling pins, to get the level that you want of your clay. So you can adjust the thickness of your clay by the amount of clay sticks that you have there. And that works super well. There's also necessary things like brushes are super important. One of my most favorite used and loved tools is a defunct credit card. They are great for burnishing. They're cheap and I use them constantly for so many different reasons. So it's like that's just a household item that you can use. Rulers are super good to have. You need straight lines, you need to measure stuff, you got this. Fettling knives are great to use, but you can also, I don't have my little paring knife in here, but if you don't want to buy a fettling knife for cutting clay, you can just buy a little cheap paring knife. They work super well. Or X-Acto glides or something like that. Toothbrushes, they're amazing. They're amazing for texture. They're amazing for when you're using clay stamps to clean them and to apply talc powder. What else have we got here? You'll be needing to, this is an awesome tool. These little roller tools are great for working with slab work. There are commercial things that you can buy for making different textures. My daughter Hannah bought these a while back. They're texture rollers, and they make absolutely stunning little texture pieces for slab pots. She also found an interesting little candle holder that had amazing texture on it that she rolled into this clay, and the texture on it is phenomenal. There's just so many different things that you can use. One of my favorites that I use is seashells. Because when I'm creating, a lot of times I use the seashells for imprinting. We use a lot of different types of clay stamps on our products. We use handmade, we're going to have a workshop also on making handmade stamps that you can use for your pottery. And these work really super nice. I decorate with them on a constant basis with every piece I make.